quieten down. Loosen the grip, quieten down, film's rolling. DTCers, nice to see you. Product review time. Another week is upon us. A flash goes by. Before we know it, it'll be a month. Or a week, and then a month, and then a year. I've been watching, with my own beady eyes this week, something called, well, excuse me old boy, it's here. Illumin8 by Paper Crane Magic. Let me tell you about the effect first of all, and then we'll get into it. You get someone to choose a card, and you then you can involve two people. One person, then you talk about the flame and fire, blah blah blah, and then you get this person who selected the card to light the lighter. Okay, he does it where it's behind a box and the flame comes up. The other person has borrowed said magician's phone and is looking at the screen at the flame, and out of the flame appears two hearts, which is the very card that was chosen, not the Phil Collins classic two hearts beating as just one. Two hearts beating as just one mind, I think. It's not that, it's the playing card that was chosen, okay? Which is quite a cool moment. And there are performances on there with the great USA public. And obviously the screaming. Ooh. Great. Gets great reactions from what we saw. So what do I think of it? Do you know, I don't know where I am nowadays in life, because I spent a lot of time on a lot of difficult stuff and spent hours practicing it and performed it for the lay people of this world, and not always had great reactions. Then you do something very simple, or something I think personally I don't like that much, and they go crazy over it, and you're like, oh, blooming hell's bells, that's annoying. And I think this almost fits in the category where, look, anyone could do it. You know, it doesn't take very long to master, as long as you can sort of kind of get someone to choose a card in the right way. You can perform this effect. If you've got the right phone, I come in there with an O-tone. If you've got the right phone, not all phones will work this. All the modern ones, the smartphones will pretty much. But if you've got an old brick, it's time to get down the old Carphone warehouse or any other major mobile phone outlet, not advertising here, and get yourself a new phone. You can use this, you can do it with a camera, a certain camera with a screen as well, it works. But I think for magicians, you kind of want to do it with a phone. I mean, you know, unless you're a hobbyist, of course, but if you're a worker, you probably have your mobile on you and it's something else you can do. So it's dead easy. And it's something else to add if you use lighters. I mean, Lee Smith's Strike 2.2, and any time you get a lighter out or using it or something to do with fire in the routine, this is quite an add-on. The key for me is this. Did it work? Yes, it does. It's much better in dark lighting. It's not very good in natural daylight. Not very good. I wouldn't recommend doing it in natural daylight. You want to do it in dark lighting, really, for it to look really good. So outside in the dark, in a dark, you know, sort of dark pubby type area, or a restaurant which is dimly lit. Those sort of places will work, and it'll be fine. Now I tried it I wanted to try it with the lay people of this planet, and I did it with two ladies. Someone tuning in there will be stumbling over their pause button, and I kind of wanted her to believe that she was just going to get this thought, because the lady who chose it lit the lighter, and I said, I want you to think about your car when you look at the flame. Just think of it, project that image, almost like it was coming from her. So and I said to her, you might not see anything, but this lady here, you might not see something, but it will be just something coming from this person's mind, just trying to throw it into a flame, just get an idea. And I was quite vague, because then when they say, I said to her, just, you know, anything that comes in your mind, just say it. And when they see the 2 hearts, she went, just two hearts, and then there's a bit of kind of, and then it makes it a little bit more, oh, did you see that? Did she not? And when you turn the light, you know, take the lighter off her and it's gone. And then she's trying to explain it, and that for me is quite a strong moment, because I just saw it, and is that what you were thinking? Yeah, great, blah blah blah. So it got good. It was quite good. I think if you look at the image too much, for me it looks too manufactured. It's like, you know, branded with the old blister trick. Brilliant. It's really good because those blisters actually got the sort of right sort of design that make them look blisters. I've seen other variants of it where they look too manufactured and it just looks wrong. I wish this had been a little bit more organic-y, a little bit more like the hearts were almost, had an almost flame sort of look to them. And I think that would have been a lot better. I just think they look too manufactured, and some people will go, well, yeah. But you know, I still think you'll probably get good reactions. So for that matter, it's probably quite a good buy for a lot of people, because dead easy. It's something you can have on you all the time. As long as you've got the right lighting for making it look a lot better, then it will work. I'm not gonna, you know, as I said, I'm not gonna put a flag outside my house and say Illumin8 for all, forget everything else. But you know, for the few quid that you spend, I wouldn't be surprised if you get enough reactions out of it to make you think it was worthwhile buying. I just wish, and I think going forward, this idea might be taken a bit further, and you might be able to get something that looks just a little bit cooler coming out of the flame. So my thoughts are this: I think the hobbyists would quite enjoy it. It is limited to you know, you wouldn't repeat it over and over and over again, because you've only got one out there, one image. So I say that the hobbyist, 3.8, worker, yeah, I'm going to go sort of 3.7, a bit less, because not always will you have the perfect lighting, but a lot of the time you will. So relatively good. Hoping for something, you know, maybe in the future a little bit more cool looking coming out of that camera. So those are my thoughts, my friends, on Illumin8. All the best.